Good afternoon, adventurers. It's 12 noon on the 6th of August 2025. It's a nice day. It's a bit windy, but it's a nice day. I've come down to the bottom lake at Silksworth just to give it a bit of a whirl on the swim feeder. I'm not really fishing for the carp, I'm fishing for whatever happens to come along, preferably not those moorhens. I'm going to be fishing the swim feeder with corn, with pellets, with spam. Just see what takes a bite. So wish me luck. I don't intend to blank. I've waited 2 hours. I've had 3 bites. I just hooked one and it came off just as I put the camera on. Oh God. Last, I've hooked something that actually feels like a bream, which I'm not bothered about because it's a fish. Is it a bream or one of those hybrid things? I don't know. Oh, for God's sake. It's come off. Oh dear me. Oh no. I'm having no luck today at all. There's Ratty Rat. Well, after 4 hours and 10 minutes, I've actually got a fish. I've missed a load. I've lost 2. It's by no means a monster. It's one of those breamy hybrid things. Ah, you're well hooked, mate. You weren't going anywhere, were you? Barbless hook and it still won't come out. Come here. I'm not handling it because they're slimy as anything. Right. Absolute monster. Look at all the slime in me net. Oh my God. Oh well. I suppose at least I haven't blanked. There you go, bud. 4 bloody hours to catch that. Can I believe it? Well, it's 4:15 now. I'm staying till 5. Today's been a bit of a bust, really. I've persevered with a swim feeder. I've missed quite a few bites. I've dropped 2. One of them was about ½ a pound. And then after 4 hours and 10 minutes I had that little hybrid there about 4 inches long that slimed all my net up. Look at all the slime on my net. I've never known a place like this for slimy fish. But like I say, I've persevered with a swim feeder. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing something completely different. I'm going to Strawberry Fields for the day and I'm going to fish predominantly with raw garlic, Frankfurters and bacon and see how that works. If I can find some worms, I might even try worms. It's something I haven't tried at Strawberry Fields before, but it'll be an interesting excursion if nothing else. Never seen one carp today, although I did see a big splash over there under that weeping willow, but being non-cruising about, fish just aren't on the feed at all, and it's been windy. Better day tomorrow though, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Well guys, on my last cast, 5 o'clock, sun's gone in, wind's getting up, bites have gone off. Well, what bites there was have gone off. So I'm looking forward going tomorrow to Strawberry Fields and catching some fish, because I know I will at Strawberry Fields. Much better place to fish. So see you there in the morning. Bye for now. Good morning, adventurers. It's 8 AM on the 7th of August 2025, and as I promised yesterday at Silksworth, I've come down to Strawberry Fields. It's a bit cool, it's a bit windy, but I'm going to try a lot of different baits today. I've got all kinds with us. I've got pellets, sweet corn, bacon, bread, Frankfurters and raw garlic, and I'm going to give them all a try and see what the fish fancy. I'm quite fancying my chances with raw garlic. I don't know why. I just think it's so smelly, it might just be something a bit different to attract the fish. But I'm fishing the lily pads. I'm going to fish bread and dog biscuit on the top, and to the right I'm going to ledger, not swim feeder, just ledger with bacon and garlic and all kinds of things. So we'll see what works. Bit of an experiment today. Well, there's the first fish of the day on a piece of bacon. The size of the piece of bacon compared to the fish. Bloody hell. Greedy little boy. Well, the bacon's still working. That's the third carp I've had. The last one was a little bit bigger. Oops, a daisy. By the lively little beggars, these. I've got a dog biscuit out in the lily pads, but nothing's touched that yet. I'll maybe put a bit of garlic on and try that. See if they like a bit of stinky garlic. And there you go. Turns out crucian carp like a bit of bacon too. There you go, son, settle down. Good. Well, this is interesting. This is on my first bit of ledgered Frankfurter. And he's stuck in the weeds. Anyway, slightly better size than you'd normally get. That's a nice fish. And Frankfurter. Get yourself away down there, son. Back in the water. There you go. There you go, there you go, there you go. Come here. Don't make it easy, do you? That's it. Well, what a kerfuffle. Well, that was on a piece of Frankfurter, just dropped down by the edge of the rushes. So I'll try that again. So I've had fish on bacon, I've had fish on Frankfurter. Now I'm putting a piece of raw garlic on, garlic clove on the ledger. See if we can catch anything on that, eh? Hey. Well, I've had a piece of raw garlic on for about 10 minutes and never had a touch on it. And I know this place, if the fish were going to eat it, I would have had at least a bite within 10 minutes. So I'm back on the Frankfurter. Well, I've definitely got a better fish on. On the meat. Where's my net? That's on the bottom on Frankfurter. There's a bit of a skinny one, but can do the job. Frankfurter! I recognise you, buddy. I recognise you. Can you hook out? Oh, my hook's out. I think anybody who fishes here recognise you. We are one scale in the middle. You must have been caught a million times. Let me go down there. You know, the water's so low you can barely find enough water to let a fish go. Frankfurter. Asking for trouble here, fishing a little hole in the lilies. If a fish does take it, which he's just taken it twice, I'm going to have to absolutely rive about the lilies. He's just in that little hole down there. He's been up twice and taken me bread. Plenty little ones splashing on it, but there's a big one down there. Come on, son. You've had 2 bits, you must like it. Ah, 3rd time he's took it. I knew I'd hook him. Is he off the hook? He's snagged us up. Has he? No, he hasn't. Now. Come here, son. Where's my net? We're recording yet? Yes, we are. Oh dear. Right. Come here, son. If I can get you in the net. Well, he's in the net and round a load of logs. A load of reeds, I mean. You little thinker. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? In among all the lilies. They're not very big, but better than catching nothing. You ready? There you go. What fun. I've come round to the other rhododendron bush now. And on the bread. But he's not as big as the other ones. The one that I wanted, there is one slurping. There is one. Well, you're better than nothing, I suppose. Better than blanking. Where's my hook? My hook's out and in the net. There you go. About a pound or thereabouts, I would say. Let him go straight away. It never fails if you can get your bread right in among those rushes. Feels a little bit better. A little bit better. Gotcha. They're all a little bit smaller at the minute than what the average is. But I knew if I got in among all those bushes, I'd get one. Absolutely guaranteed. He's no monster. A bit slim. £3 maybe. So they all count. There you go, Buster. But it's alright. Backwards. Backwards. That's it. Look, would appear that roach like Frankfurter as well. It's a bonny fish, isn't it? Nearly pulled the bloody rod in. Just down the side. Right in the margin. Little piece of Frankfurter. I'm fishing about 10 foot off the end of the rod. No need to cast out here. Just fishing literally off these little bits of bulrushes and things. That's where all the fish are hanging about. Well, I've gone on to a bit of slow sinking bread crust now. I'm on a size 8 hook for the carp, and it's not stopping the carp and the roach taking it. Nice roach. It's 2 nice roach I've had. So, what conclusions have we got from today? I've concluded that if you fish with bacon, you'll get loads of bites, but it's mainly smaller fish. If you fish with Frankfurter, you still get plenty of bites and they tend to pick out bigger fish. If you fish with slow sinking bread, as soon as it hits the bottom, there's fish at it. You can't always hook them, that's the trouble. If you don't mind putting bread on every 2 minutes, that's the way to go, because it's a hell of a bait. Floating bread obviously for the carp has worked today, had a few. Garlic doesn't work. Was out there 10-15 minutes, never had a touch on it, so garlic definitely doesn't work. We've never seen any fish on top today. There's been nothing slurping anywhere. Really hard to find the fish, but using the right bait you can always get them. I'll demonstrate to you what a good bait bread is. Piece of Warburton's, nice and fresh, squidged onto the hook, the camera in its holder, free lined, make sure it sinks slow, just flicked out by the Liies, and put the rod down, and you'll find almost as soon as the bait hits the bottom, there you go, straight away, bite, 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 whoa, there you go. Hang on, put the camera back where it belongs. Well, it's not exactly a monster, but it's a hell of a way of catching fish, I tell you. And I'm on a size 8 hook. It's not as though I'm on a small hook. Nice little mirror. There you go, boy. There's a young lad just asked me, because I've caught a lot of fish today and he hasn't, he wanted to see what rig I was using. And basically, I'm free lining with a size 8 curved shank hook for with bread, or dog biscuit, or on the bottom fishing exactly the same way with the hot dogs. I dip it in the water, give it a bit more weight, and it's much easier to cast out when it's a bit wet. There has just been a fish feeding out there, so I'll leave that there a minute and hope you'll come round for it. The other way I've been fishing today is a very straightforward 1/2 ounce lead, swivel, 9-inch hook link, size 12 hook and a bit of sausage on, or bread or anything. Doesn't matter what you put on, they'll take it. But no swim feeder, no ground bait, just fishing in the margins close by, and Bob's your uncle and Nellie's your auntie. Well, although a lot of the snags are clear, if you can nail the perfect cast, you can still get fish out of here. We've got a cast right in among where the rushes and the snags are. Come on, son. He's not a big one, but he's big enough. I need more bread anyway, so we'll take him round the corner. You've just got to get the perfect cast, and when you do, you get the fish, no problem. Stay still, stay still. my hook. There's my hook. That's it. Not big. £3 thereabouts. Fun though, good fun. Get on here without falling in. Are you ready to rock and roll, son? Backwards, forwards, backwards. No, stay still a second. That's it, he's away. Well, this has got to be a record for on a size 8 hook. A beautiful little baby roach. There's millions of them in here. Gorgeous. There you go. This is where the bigger carp are, which is why you cannot get them unless you fish in among the lilies. Put a bit of bread in, the water's boiling with tiny little stuff, but every now and then a big pair of lips will come up and go slip a piece down. You can see the lily pads bumping about. It's not the wind, it's actually fish under the lilies, and there's millions of fry. The water goes black with them, there's so many. Crazy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, one last cast. I've just heard something slurping round the corner, so I've dropped a bit of bread round there just to see if he'll grab it, but he probably won't because the camera's on. Been not a bad day. The wind spoilt it a little bit. There's been nothing cruising about at all. Somebody's been and cleared all the snags off the snaggy swim, so you can fish the lily pads from both sides now, which is rather excellent. The carp might not think so, like, because that's where they used to hide, but they'll have to hide somewhere else now. I have fished round there before and had one out. As soon as you get close to the lilies, that's where the fish are. But thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my 2 little days jaunt, and I'll see you next time, wherever that may be. Haven't got a clue where I'm going this weekend. No doubt somewhere, see what the weather brings. But please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And my one last cast looks like it hasn't worked. I just heard him slurp, but it wasn't on my bread, unfortunately.